Hi folks, Southern Remarketing in Jackson, Mississippi, where those of you who watch our videos know that we sell diesel trucks, folks, and we've sold one of everything in the world. We sell lots of them. We sell good trucks. We sell them at a bargain. Today we're going to list a truck that's a real value, real bargain, and a truck that's just so difficult to find. It's a 2018 Chevrolet. It's a Duramax, folks. A Silverado package with everything, windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, got all that, sitting on a matching set of good Firestones, the spares under it, turnover ball. This is a really nice truck, folks. The glass is perfect, no chips and dings. It's not chipped up, scammed up, and all that. This truck's only got 230,000 miles on it. They're obviously highway mileage. You can look at these tires. We're going to show you it's never been a work truck. It's never been a farm truck. It's been on the highway its entire life. And we'll show you just how awfully clean this truck is, how nice it is. You can see right here, it stands up great. It's
got a new windshield.
It's beautiful. There's no chips in the windshield. Dan just put one in. There's a few chips in it. But look under here. There's no mud. There's no...
it's not rusty or anything. Southern. Well, it's an 18. It ain't gonna have rust anyway.
Look at this, folks. I mean, we've got 2 sets of keys, 2 sets of remotes. Look at all the equipment.
And these are the full sets. Got a backup camera, automatic dimming rearview mirror, overhead console. It's got climate. It's got an engine brake. It's equipped, not stripped.
Perfect. The dash is not chipping or any of that.
It's got the built-in trailer brake controller, automatic headlights, steering wheel controls. The seats are perfect.
WeatherTech mats. Look at these seats. How in the world someone who travels and...
This thing's been on the highway. Doesn't have any blow-by. Runs perfect.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Shifts out. Got the privacy glass. Got the console. And that's got the storage bin under here as well, if you need to store stuff. But
look at this bed line, folks. I don't think anything's ever been in the bed, Dan.
Got the turnover ball.
It's good. Now that turnover ball, folks, you may or may not need it right now, but I promise you, at some point in time you will, and that costs a lot of money. But I mean, look under here.
Spare tires perfect, and we haven't. Now we didn't detail this thing out under the wheel wells and touch, try and do all the detailer's tricks to it. This is just how it come in, so it ain't covered in mud.
Paintwork on it. Look at this. No evidence of paintwork. It's a 4-wheel drive, of course. Look at the
got the tailgate integrated steps.
Look at this. Oh man. Look at
that. Really,
anything's been in this bed.
I usually accuse you of getting a little verbose with your claims on these things, but you're probably right. I mean, there's one little scratch, but
it's probably look at this.
That's a little person. A little person. Now there's one little spot on a little peck under the tail light.
Well, you can see the tailpipe and all that. It's not stained. This truck's never been in the mud. This truck has never been in the woods, never been on the work site.
Only been to church on Sundays to haul the groceries to the bake sale.
Look at all the lines and look at all the paint. Look back here.
We can't get one cleaned up this nice if it come in as a work truck, a filthy one.
We couldn't clean it up.
We can't get them to look like this. But you can look in the door pockets, and you can tell a work truck from the door pockets because they'll be stained up, covered in grease, mud. This one has got, now you can see a little dust, but it's got both the cup holders, got all the manuals and stuff. It does have the 373 GT4 G80 limited slip. It's got the Z85, that's the and Z82, that's the heavy duty towing and trailer packages. Got the stuff you need. It has the LED lights in the mirrors and these little extra spotlights.
Nothing to apologize on this truck. What's more, son? Show up.
We ain't cleaned up and detailed fender wells. That's just how it come in, but there's no signs of oil leaks or anything like that either.
I'll tell you this, folks, most people nowadays ship because it's just so inexpensive. Dan's kind of in with the shipping companies, and
well, I can get wholesale rates on shipping.
But I promise you, if you ship this truck home, you're going to be real tickled with it. It's going to be way better than you thought it was going to be. And if you choose to come pick it up, which is fine with us, all that, you will be pleased with this truck. It's a hard truck to find, and it's certainly a hard truck to find at the bargain price we're going to sell it at.
Most of these, if it had half the miles, it'd be twice the price, literally.
Yeah, and it's just as good as it is. But anyhow, it's a 2018 GMC
Chevy
Chevrolet Silverado Duramax, loaded up, great tires, spare underneath it, no paint work, just the way it ought to be. The glass is perfect, the headliner's perfect, so it's just that kind of truck. We appreciate you watching our video. Thank you so much for that. We look forward to visiting with you about this four-wheel drive Duramax truck. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now we're going to take it for a spin, but first I want to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hood, so yeah, it's a little dusty, but more importantly, it's not covered in mud. There's no signs of oil leaks, and all these bare aluminum pieces don't have the brown patina that they get when you've been splashing a hot engine through cold mud all over the motor. That gives everything this patina that you're not going to get rid of. But the main thing I want to show you, if I can reach it, is this oil cap. You see I take it off, I don't even see a wisp of smoke, although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, I set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. And for some of these people who think it's a big deal, I'll set it upside down too. But like I said, the main thing is it doesn't blow off. If they do blow off, that means they got blow-by. Blow-by is the engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. Now what it does have is leaves, because it's been parked at my place and we have some trees that are blowing stuff everywhere. Anyway, we'll hop in, take it down the road. Like Dad said, got a brand new windshield in it. It has the AM/FM stereo with the let me activate it. Actually, let me wipe my camera lens off for a second, all this dust. Let me pull up first, because you can't hardly see the camera with the sun shining straight on it. So I'll pull down here. But you can see it's got the oops, pull the shifter down too low. It's got the touchscreen stereo, and the touchscreen stuff works. Turn that down so YouTube doesn't give me a strike for copyrighted music. Traction control switch, exhaust brake, cab lights. You see I throw it in reverse, backup camera, and you can take these little guidelines off. I'll leave them on. Got you a nice little sunglasses holder. Anyway, we'll take it down the road now. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm videoing with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst streets in the city of Jackson, as you can see. But one thing you can take away from all these potholes and everything I'm hitting is that the truck is tight. When I do hit all these bumps, there's no clunks, no bangs, no rattles, anything like that. The front end is tight, doesn't pull to the left or right, doesn't vibrate or pull when you hit the brakes. This truck is all stock. I mean, it's not had some kid out beating on it or whatever. But like I was showing you, it does have the satellite radio. It's got a bunch of different features that I'll see if I can pull them up. But it's got a Bluetooth, OnStar. Now I think projection, actually, to be honest, I'm not sure what. Oh, I think you can plug your phone in and have it show up on the screen, kind of like Android Auto, maybe. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it's got it. And another cool thing, it's got the manual shift four-wheel drive lever. Now, the only difference between that and the knob on the dash is instead of twisting the knob, you got to yank a lever, but they work the same either way. But with the manual lever, you don't have to worry about an actuator going bad. You yank the handle and there it is. It's got some extra power outlets. Showed you the upper and lower consoles a minute ago. The OnStar is built into the rearview mirror. Let me hit that signal. I don't know if you can see it, but it lights. They light red when you hit them. Now, you know, down here in Mississippi, we say OnStar, not OnStar, but however you want to say it. It's got it. 2 sets of keys, 2 sets of keyless entry remotes. Dash is in great shape. I'll get on it just a little. This truck, like I said, it's stock, doesn't make any weird noises, cranks right up, hot or cold, goes down the road like it should. It has the tow haul mode. You can activate with the shifter, or you can put the transmission in manual mode and shift it yourself if you want, but not much point. But if you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. We'll be glad to pick you up at Jackson, Mississippi International Airport anytime during our regular business hours, and we'll pick you up, bring you back to our place, do the feedback and paperwork and everything, and let you hit the road. But if you're like most of our customers who are from the Midwest and the Northeast, you're buying from us because we got great prices and we got rust-free vehicles. So with that in mind, don't let the idea of shipping it scare you. I mean, that's why we do these videos, so you can see them going down the road and don't have to worry that they're going to fall in half or something as soon as it arrives at your place. And don't let the prices you see online scare you off, because most of these places you find that will give you a shipping quote online aren't actual shippers. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front and they call it a deposit, but what it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else to actually haul the vehicle to you. Well, they all use this website called Central Dispatch to find somebody to actually ship the vehicle to you, and we're on it. It costs a few grand a year for us to do that, but it lets us give our customers wholesale rates on shipping. Now, we're not the shipper. We are just offering to arrange the shipping for you at no extra charge, but you know, you still have to pay for shipping. If you're interested, shoot me a text with your zip code to 601-376-9869, and I can get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, anywhere in Florida, we can get you a great deal on shipping. But the way it works is, if you decide to ship it and you're buying the truck, you just wire us the money for the truck, and just the truck, nothing else. We'll get the paperwork sent off. We'll post it for shipping. Usually takes 3 to 5 days, sometimes quicker, but average is just a few days. But we'll post it for shipping and get you the paperwork, and then when the truck arrives, you just hand the driver cash for the shipping. Smooth, simple deal. We've done it all the time. Like I said, you only pay us for the truck itself. You can also FedEx a cashier's check, but wires just seem to be a lot less hassle. Now, if you have any questions about this truck, though, give me a call. That's my cell, 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you might have. Got some USB outlets down here, another 12-volt outlet. If I don't answer, don't leave me a voicemail. Hang up and text me. I may not answer the phone first thing in the morning or late in the evening, but if I'm awake, I'll usually answer a text whenever. So, like I said, have any questions, give me a call. It's even got the little microphone built in up here too. You know, it's just a nicely equipped truck that you know, has a good look to it, not beat up, interior's nice. But anyway, like I said, we appreciate you watching the video and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.